me something to fight for.
Follow in the footsteps.
Take a leap of faith and fly with the wind. Born upon the turning tides. My faith will follow me. Tries to begin out upon a world so wide. I face my odyssey. On the crest of the wave, on the point of the blade, it will carry me. My odyssey. On the drift of the wind, on the course of the kid, it will carry me. My odyssey. And within the world of change, where the voices of all are heard, under faces of fear they reign, we will hunt them upon their words.
Crimson are the rivers. Justice in my hands.
I'll ride with the wind, born upon the turning tides. My faith will follow me, tries to begin out upon a world so wide. I face my odyssey. On the crest of the wave, on the point of the blade, it will carry me. My odyssey. On the drift of the wind, on the course of the kid, it will carry me. My odyssey. On the twist of the road, on the shores ever gold, it will carry me. My odyssey. On the peak of the ridge, on each side of the bridge, it will carry me. My odyssey. Winds of the ocean carry me. Winds of the ocean set me free. Winds of the ocean carry me in the fading dawn of time. Winds of the ocean set me free. We'll go across the line.
Welcome to the Streamer Talk Podcast. Podcast for streamers, live streamers. The hotlines are open right now. Just enter the Discord and type in your topic in the screening room. And now for Operational Studio A. Welcome to Streamer Talk live on Twitch.
Hello.
Hello, we're live, right?
Yes.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Streamer Talk podcast.
And you'll notice we managed to get the glitch worked out where I'm
Yep.
now on screen. It's incredible.
Nice, nice, and also, yeah. I wonder who that voiceover guy was. He's damn sexy. Anyway. Figured out. Okay, I thought that would get more of a laugh than it actually got. Oh well, can't win them
Oof.
all. Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm just currently testing a new mic position and everything. So we'll see how that goes.
So yeah,
have any gain
last
on
week
this
was.
thing? I do not. Oh, I'm actually impressed with the levels I'm getting.
Hey, honestly, last week's podcast went well. This week's is going to be another banger.
Yep.
Yeah,
I need to pull
sorry
up a
about
quick
last week. I would have showed up, but yeah, I fell asleep.
Oof.
Yeah, shit happens.
I kind of can't fall asleep, or this thing wouldn't happen.
I could actually technically kind of stream it on my end, I think, but
Yeah.
we'll figure that out. Yeah, but anyway, folks, this week we've got a hell of a show. It is we're talking about Royale streamers, I guess, because they've been in the news kind of recently, at least on the Twitter sphere.
Just so you know, I'm still seeing that buffer issue.
Yeah, I'm seeing the buffer issue, but but the VOD shouldn't be. I don't think.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The VOD will probably be better, but anyway.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
On with the show.
Yeah, but before we get into anything related to this, let's just lay down some ground rules. And remind me to say it again before
shouting.
we take phone calls. Remind me to say it again before we get to the calls. But basically on this show, we're trying to keep it as civil as we possibly can. We are not an internet blood sports channel. We are not a TMZ. We are not a Keemstar.
Aww.
If you want...
We are not hashtag drama alert.
No.
If I wanted drama, I'd go back to high school.
Yeah. But we will have opinions on things, and this is something that we will have an opinion on. So, and we will talk about it. Because that is what we do here on Streamer Talk. We talk about issues that come up in streaming. And this is a big, big issue. And we can even expand it to the whole follow-for-follow thing if we wanted to. But we'll see where this goes. We will be taking phone calls later on, but we're going to be talking about things. And we found, like I said, we found some things on Twitter that we will be discussing. And I'll say this right now. I don't know what anyone else's opinion in this call is currently. I have my own opinion. And full disclosure off the top, I was in Royale streamers for about a couple weeks before I left. And that's all I'm going to say for right now, because we're going to get into this and then give our opinions. Right off the top, Kirk, hi. Anything you want to add to this, or shall we just get right on with it?
The first thing...
Oh. Go ahead.
Okay. The first thing I'm wondering is, do we have a Here's Your Sign Award of the Week, or no today?
Not today, because I'm gonna say it this way. I think we can do it. I think we can give it to Etika for punching a cop.
That will come back later when it's actually time for the Here's Your Sign Award.
Yes. I think we can discuss that too when it comes up. But I said we weren't going to do a lot of talking about the Etika situation in our show prep, and we're not. But we'll get into that later. But right now, let's talk. Kirk, how has your week been, my friend?
Long and tiring.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, yeah, it just gets long and tiring when you got the JOB, so.
Indeed.
It also gets long and tiring when you have, like, 2 massive projects due within a week.
Are you going to school or something?
Yeah. And then having to completely redo one of those projects in a week.
Big
Yeah,
oof.
not fun.
I used to do that stuff in high school all the time. To give me a project, and I'd work on it like the last 2 days and still get an A.
Me,
Nice.
me, me, me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
No. Yeah. In high school, it was funny. My science teacher, I used to take a nap Monday through Thursday at my desk, and he'd leave me alone. Friday, he'd give me all the homework for a week, and I'd get it done in one class.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, half the time you'd be like, all right, everybody, we're just gonna let Kirk sleep here, and just we got to keep our voices down. Yeah, literally, he was the coolest teacher. Rode a Harley and shit. And this, figure you, this was back in what 1988. Yeah,
Nice.
so yeah,
So yeah, and we might as well get into this. Get our opinions and everything out of the way.
Yep.
But
So, Twitch
Royale
news.
Royale streamers, strap in, kids. This could be a while.
Or a roller coaster.
He said strap on. Anyway, okay.
Omega roll.
I had to.
Anyway, basically, there's, for lack of a better way to put this, Royal Streamers is kind of a pyramid scheme where you get points the longer you lurk somebody's channel and stuff, and you don't really get anything for those points. Just a rank on a Discord, from my understanding of it. And they've also done some really scummy things. Like people are in a stream team, right? They send invites to their stream team to people who are in a stream team that was bashing them. Trying to poach members.
Oof. I mean,
Damn.
that's just not right. I mean, seriously, they're clearly a part of one already, and if they wanted to leave, they would leave.
Yeah. Now, out of full disclosure, if anybody from Twitch Kittens or anybody else who wants to debate this wants to come on later on in the show, you are more than welcome to come on. If anybody from Royale Streamers wants to come on and defend it, as long as you're civil, you can come on. But I kind of go with what Twitch Kittens has said publicly on this. I'd like to read their statement, at least part of their statement.
Go for it.
Going to keep this short and blunt. There is a problem on Twitch right now called Royale Streamers. It is a viewer fraud service that is nothing short of predatory and a scam, both towards streamers and towards advertisers and brands. I agree with this. They note, and staff, companies, game devs, and other streamers notice when your views are artificially higher. No viewer fraud service or artificial social engineering should be used to gain the facade of success. And I fully agree with that. Listen, when I started streaming, I did the whole lurk for lurk and follow for follow thing. And I have found personally, 99% of it is what we like to call an empty follow. They will follow you, but they won't stay around in your chats. They will not be a part of your community. They will not be there for you.
See, that's just utter bullshit. I hate to say it, but I mean, if I'm gonna follow someone, on Twitch, and there's a few people that I do follow, and actually, and some of them, I mean, I'll participate. I mean, I'll go in and I'll participate, and and talk, and and even play games with some of these people.
Shit, you play games with me.
Oh yeah. Well, and there's a few other streamers. I mean, I'm not big into streaming. I just I haven't really gotten into the swing of things. But I mean, I still like to watch. Like last night we were me and some people, all three of them. The other three were streaming on Twitch. We were playing Uno and we were having a blast.
Yeah.
But
And
if you're just gonna lurk and just follow for follow, what's the fucking point? I mean, you're basically, I mean, yeah, what are you trying to pad some numbers, and oh, look, I got all these followers. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, yeah, you got like 600 followers and like 3 of them are actually watching right now.
in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm just some ass sitting behind a computer screen with a headset on.
Hmm?
people just want to get the money. They don't realize that it's actually, oh my god, it's actually hard to earn a living on Twitch, and they don't want to put the work in. Whereas somebody like me, yeah, and I'm disabled. I'll admit it. I'm disabled, and Twitch is the only way I can basically earn an income outside of SSI. So I'm working at this. I've gotten one paycheck from Twitch so far, and that's fine. The money will come when the money comes. I'm not stressed about, oh my god, I need to get the money now. It would be nice to be partner. I'm glad I got affiliate, and there are communities out there that I will shout out that are great communities, like the Ren's Rebels, like Team Godvec, Old Man Crew's great. Twitch Kittens is awesome. I just recently joined Twitch Kittens. Full disclosure. In my opinion, and they actually help you grow. Yeah, they help you grow. They help you grow the right way. They support, actually real support. Royale streamers, to me, it feels really scummy, and I've said this before. Royale streamers really does feel just scummy. Lack of a better way to put it. Okay, and I don't.
Their whole thing is hinky. Hey,
and I love that when they posted on Twitter, Twitch Kittens got attacked by the Royale streamers. Wait for this, guys. If you thought what we described was scummy, you haven't seen any. You have not heard anything yet. If you scroll down in
just wait.
Yeah, if you scroll down in their Twitter, if you scroll down in that Twitter thing, and I'll actually link to the statement in the chat so people can actually check that out. Hey there, Hoodie. Yeah, if you go there and you scroll down on the Royale streamers Discord, they got so pissed off at the Twitch Kittens tweet that they linked a link to that tweet in their Discord.
Oh.
And it's screen capped. Shall I read it to you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. As some of you may know, Twitch Kittens decided to launch a defamation campaign on Twitter against Royale streamers, calling all of us scam, fraudulent, predatory, and spammers, amongst other things. They are saying that you, our loyal members, are artificial viewers. They are saying that you, when you're watching and chatting in your favorite Royale streamer's channel, are providing fraudulent and artificial views. This is a public false statement that is damaging the reputation of not only Royale streamers as a brand, but also to every single one of you for being part of the best and biggest streamer community in the world. I'll comment on these legal actions should be stopped right away, and we have issued a cease and desist letters to the owner of Twitch Kittens. While Twitch Kittens is trying to tear Royale down through malicious and illegal statements, we must stand tall and continue to grow and improve the community by providing free support and perks to all its members. Our first and never-changing goal is to create a supportive and positive community of streamers, where the work you put into the community is what you get out of it. I invite you all to comment on their tweet, or tweet on your own account to talk about the positive impact. Direct leak. Keep it civil and polite.
I said last I checked, it's not malicious if it's true.
And you're issuing a cease and desist order
for Twitch drama?
What? You what, mate?
Excuse me, what? What?
let's break this shit down. As some of you know, public is damaging the reputation of not only Royale streamers. I'm sorry. It's not damaging if it's true.
Well, they're doing it to themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm gonna and I'm looking, and So now we have a lawyer, a quote-unquote lawyer, a keyboard lawyer in their chat, in the comments of that, from that post, saying, actually in print it's called libel, not slander. Get your facts straight. Oh, actually, he's on Twitch Kitten side. I misread that. My bad.
Huh.
He said, actually in print it's called libel, not slander. Get your facts straight. And it's only libel if it's true. And apparently, the same guy is actually, it's crazy. So someone had a funny tweet in that thread as well, and I'm going to read this. Please tell me why this is looking like Russian propaganda on their side.
Are you sure it's Russian and not North Korean?
Okay, and then that's funny. It's a contradiction here. They're trying to be the bigger person, yet they're proceeding to stick their streamers on you. This is just hilarious. And then, shall I read one of their replies?
Sure.
By the way, I'm not giving the names because I'm not giving the drama.
Right.
But, someone says, "Hi, Twitch Kittens. I'm sorry, but this is a completely false statement. I have found wonderful people around this community. Everyone is so supportive, plus real and honest connections. This looks really bad on you guys. I hope you think about your actions and stop making war around us." And I will say this. I have no doubt that there are actually really nice people in Royale streamers.
I'm sure some of them are absolutely incredible. It's probably the people who are actually being victimized here.
Exactly.
Assuming these accusations are true, of course.
Yeah, of course. But I have no reason to believe it's not. I have heard stories.
I mean, the people who are higher up over there in Royale streamers, they just got, I hate to say it, they got the shovel and they're shoveling the shit to everybody, and the people, a lot of the people who probably follow them, I mean, are not bad people. I mean, and they're falling for the bullshit. It's kind of like, like I tell people, following that kind of, they're like saying, oh, we're not this, we're not that, we're really good people. It's kind of like chickens following Colonel Sanders into a KFC for sanctuary. I mean, you live and you learn. I mean, some of these people, they may not know now, and but they may eventually figure it out, and hopefully they'll do the right thing, in the end. But I mean, you can't hold. I mean, you really can't hold a lot of the people responsible for what higher ups do. Whoever the leadership is over there.
Yeah, and honestly, the way I feel like you need to grow on Twitch, and hey, this is one man's opinion. Mm-hmm. Go into streams that are similar to yours. Go into communities like Ren's Rebels, like Godvec. Be an active part of their communities as much as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. Be there. Be a part of it. Chat with the people. When you come to a stream, if you can't chat, that's fine. Let us know you're there. If you can chat, feel free to hang out and understand. Just like a situation happened to me today where I'm streaming down at the board game store, right? Mm-hmm. I have Twitch chat on an extremely old tablet because I have my phone up on a tripod where I can't necessarily get up and see every 2 seconds what's being said. So I have a tablet that I've had before I started streaming. It's a Galaxy Tab 2 where I can see chat. And and I can't see chat live updating.
Right.
I have to refresh the part of the Twitch app to see that every time. So I refresh it and I see somebody had chatted, and he's like spamming different letters, and then in all caps he goes, "Pay attention to your chat."
Wow, okay, that's just rude.
I timed the guy out because obviously that's kind of stupid
and rude.
And I explained to the guy, "Hey, this is why my setup is like this. I am on location. I can't see Twitch. I can't see chat all the time. I will get to it. Plus, I'm playing a board game, and that takes a lot of mental.
Well, I mean, your
Anyway.
attention is divided. I mean, it's not something you can help.
Yeah, and I try to be as on top of Twitch chat as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. And someone actually said in a reply on that Twitch Kittens thread, the thread to the Discord screen cap, he said, "This is a cancer that's burning on Twitch right now." I could understand where that's coming from. Somebody, this is funny. Somebody got an invite randomly that they don't even stream on Twitch anymore. They got an invite to the stream team.
Excuse me?
That's funny.
Excuse me, what?
They're literally spamming Discord invites also, apparently.
Some people.
It's just, and these people, and I'll say it this way, okay? Now, there are a lot of people on Twitch, right?
Yes.
Now, no matter what you're gonna stream, there's probably 1,000 other people who are probably streaming the same thing. Like, okay, just looking at Twitch right now, like, it says recommended. I see 2 streams for Fortnite with a combination of like 60,000 people right there, okay?
Let me guess, is one of them Ninja?
Yes.
Who saw that coming?
But I don't understand why people want to watch Fortnite, because Fortnite sucks. So
Apex Legends is a better game. Don't at me.
Yeah.
Now, with all that said that we said about, go ahead and finish your point. But after everything we said about Royale streamers, somebody posted a defense on them for them.
Oh,
and I'm going to say actually get that in.
Oh well, yeah. Just here, let me finish my train of thought before it derails. Yeah. But if you think about it, there's going to be tons of other people who are streaming the game you are. I mean, there's whether it's 15 or 1,500. I mean, and these people in getting to get people to come and check out your stream, and sometimes I mean, and I hate to say it, some people may be a little more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean it is.
If I were to stream, and people come in there, and and I'm messing with them, and they know I'm messing with them, and I'm calling someone an ass-eating cockweasel, just because you're, I fucking hate you, love you too, all kinds of stupid shit, and people find it entertaining, But there's also going to be, you can't get everybody to just come watch your shit. I mean, making money, unless you find that niche, is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, it's weird because you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna stream what you stream what you want to do, and the viewers and everybody will come eventually. Those raids are amazing. It hypes you up. It amps you up when you get a raid, no matter how big or small. When you get a raid, it's just awesome.
I mean, yeah, I was in one, and we were playing. They were playing marbles on stream, and we were getting in there, and and talking smack, and and I set a record against the ghost ball, which was really cool, in the first race of the night, which was really fun. But just getting in there, and but as soon as someone raids his stream, he's like right there. Oh, thanks for the raid, thanks for for the raid of 8 people or 10 people or whatever. And I mean, but yeah, it's things like that you know people are like, hey, you know, he's keeping on top of it, you know, and at least acknowledging I'm there, you know. Don't you know a lot of these people? They're just kind of like, you know, they got so many people, you know, and one person streaming like right now. What Ninja's got like 22,000 people, and you know, I mean, how are you going to keep track of them all? I mean, small numbers are okay. You know, bigger numbers would be better. But that's, you see, now that's getting outrageous.
Yeah. And the thing is, I was streaming me making beef jerky, I believe back on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Okay? It was the first time I was making beef jerky in my air fryer, so I figured, hey, this is content. Why not stream it?
Oh, of course.
Right? Because, I mean, you
So,
gotta have
so at this point, do you think we've swapped on over to the BS section?
yeah, kind of, sort of. It's all flowing together.
Just kind of subconscious flow, so I could probably just pick
Yeah,
that BS
yeah.
session up whenever I want.
Yeah. And
There
basically,
it is.
what happened to me while I was streaming beef jerky, at the very end of it,
Mhm.
I got raided by a guy with a 22-person raid.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah, and you know what? I was fucking thankful that I
Right?
got that raid because some of them actually talked in my chat.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! I would say, Nick, I know there was this one time I was finishing up my stream of City Skylines. I was literally about to finish up my stream, and then Nick's like, raid. I was like, okay, I guess I'm playing for a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, the raid actually kind of made me overdo my beef jerky because I added another 20 minutes on. No, another 20 minutes
The
on.
poor beef jerky.
Yeah.
Was it still
But-
fine?
Oh yeah, it was great. Dude, I made another batch today, but I marinated it for 2 days instead of one, and it turned out even better.
Huh.
Yeah, and so are you guys now? Yeah, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible, but I don't know how that's gonna actually happen on this part. But this Twitter link I just put in Twitch chat, and I'll put it in. Actually, it's the Miss Blizzard TV
Mhm.
thing. I don't like to mention things on because it probably end up being a little bit of a bashing, but we're gonna go through this, and I'm gonna pause my reading of it so we can react to each different color in that. Okay? So if you guys can pull it up on your screen so you can follow along if you want, but you don't have to, but it might be easier. I don't know. I can put it in staff chat. Hold on.
Mhm.
That's the tweet.
I got the tweet currently.
Okay.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now too.
Okay, so let me start from the beginning. Let me talk about something here real quick. So I've been lucky enough to be a part of an amazing community
Yeah.
community called Royale Streamers. I joined back in December 2018. It's a community that's 100% about networking. You network and you get points and climb up to a higher rank. So in turn, it's a you get what you give type of community. Genuine support, if you ask me. Now, ignoring the freaking grammar in this, how do we want to break down what that first paragraph was, guys?
Okay, someone who's been a part of a community for what, like 5 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say
You know,
one, they might not really know the community that well yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you say it's about 100% about networking. You network and you get points and climb up to a higher rank. So in turn, it's a you get what you give type of community. Yeah, but see, yeah. So you basically it's follow for follow.
Do they have their own version of Zenu?
Yeah. Genuine
How's it
support, if you ask me. You know, I mean, well, how is that any really sort of support? I mean, basically,
that it's artificially inflating numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It reads to me like a fucking pyramid scheme.
Okay, now I want to read the second part. And,
Go for
I'll
it.
read this. Now, okay, continuing on. Now, there are other communities out there that just raid, quote unquote, people. Communities do these raids and nobody stays, and that's a line of shit. Because I've been in streams where people raid, and I've seen numbers go up double. And people actually stay. But I'm like I said, that goes with my earlier statement that you got to have something that's going to keep people to stay around and stick around and wanna like I said, they acknowledge people, and if you talk, they'll comment back, stuff like that. So, no, not a single person usually actually stays and chat. Okay, and of course they have a problem with grammar, subs, etc. So, which is not true either. Because you want to know something that's funny. In two of the streams that I've been to, just in the last like 2 weeks, I've actually been gifted a sub to two different places, and I'll follow if I like one. And I followed both of these, and one I've been watching, like because eventually I'm not going to mention names, but I do play games with her, and another one I just like play the game with him and whatever and whatnot. But there are actually channels that I already followed, and they'll be like, oh yeah man, thanks for the follow, man, thanks for the follow. And then somebody gifted me a sub, which is, I'm like, hey, that's cool, and I'll thank someone for that, because that's awesome. Because I was in the one channel, I was in there for like 5 minutes, and I was gifted a sub because I followed right away, because in 5 minutes I could judge enough to be like, hey, this is kind of cool. And, I like the stupid little, voices that he's doing, and, goofy shit, because that's just, I don't know, I find that entertaining because I'm old and sophomorish like that, but whatever. So, see, you said, now, okay, so we'll go back. These communities are only to benefit the owner, not the members. Back to this, these communities that are like this love to bash on Royale streamers. Okay.
And, okay, yeah, there's a bit to unpack there. And honestly, you're talking about Royale in that statement.
Hmm.
You're talking about Royale in the last two things that were said: the green and the yellow, and the orangish, whatever the fuck color that is.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, and my problem in general with the tweet is if you're going. Oh my god, somebody just said a dad joke in Twitch chat. I'm going to read this. You can't tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Very funny.
Oh, it's so funny I forgot to laugh anyway.
Yeah, it was so funny I forgot to laugh until somebody brought it up.
Yeah, that was funny.
Well, this next part, in this next part, I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, here are some facts about Royale. Royale is streamer-based. It's all streamer-based!
Yeah! You don't...
That's a double redundant. That's just, like, redundant.
You dumb fuck! It's all streamer-based!
Yeah.
Every community on fucking Twitch is streamer-based! You fucking moron!
Well, yeah. And Royale has the full support of Twitch staff. Is that true?
I think that's kind of bullshit. I don't know any Twitch staff, but I think it's kind of...
Maybe
I don't
some,
think it
but
would
not
be.
all. I mean, maybe one Twitch staff member, but... so, okay, so...
A few Twitch staff members in their server. Interesting.
Yeah, in server, and one was in our AMA on... It says, Royale is working with game developers, most recently Tiny Build. Royale got 500 free keys to their new game called Pandemic Express. Any Royale member is welcome to get a key. Huh.
Well, I know other communities give game keys out. I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. Don't get me wrong. But I wonder if that game developer will continue to do it once they realize how much of a pyramid scheme and how much of a scumbags, in my opinion, Royale streamers are.
Oh, and the fourth and final part of that one is Royale staff and mods work tirelessly each and every single day to ensure that they're changing up the system to even the sport across all ranks. Most recently, the quest system, where you chat and watch lower ranks.
Speaking of ranks, if I may intervene,
Go for it.
so all these ranks are just roles on their Discord, right?
As far as I am aware, yes.
I mean, I run a wrestling Discord, and we don't really have well, I mean, we have a ranking system. It's just depends on who types the most. I mean, I mean, we just do it. Try to like out type each other. Just for fun. I mean, it's not like some big old, like, oh yeah, you're like in the number 2 spot and blah blah. I mean, I own the
And
goddamn
then about
server.
5 hours later, I got the thing up that you guys have been
Nice.
reading. So it's
Oh,
now
wow.
up on the stream. That took me a bit
Yeah.
of
Oh,
downloading, then realizing that, I need to convert this image to a compatible
so-
file.
Yeah,
All right,
so
you know what? Take your hand right to the back of your head and give yourself a little give smack. Anyway. So, no, but basically, you chat and watch lower ranks. I mean, what you basically sitting in, quest system.
I mean, who
There-
cares about a higher rank if it's not really doing anything to help you?
I mean, it's basically there just so people, it's like, oh look, I got a higher rank than you do for you. Nothing really, but I'm higher than you. I mean, oh my god, I don't know.
it's
Huh,
basically
but you can get the same effect with weed.
Yeah.
it's basically a dick measuring contest, in my opinion.
Even every time that I mean, I big on streaming, and and I'll play with other streamers. That's fine. I mean, I've streamed, and I think, I don't even have that many followers on my Twitch. But I ain't even a part of any any group or anything.
Communities.
Right.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, if somebody's really interested and they want to sit in here and listen to me rambling and, shouting out curse words and, stupid things like, like penis gobbling, ass monkey or something. I mean, just stupid things like that, and, yeah, yeah. And, just listen to me. Like, somebody told me, they're like, yeah, you should do somebody actually did that one time. I was on somebody else's stream and somebody busted in and goes, man, you should really stream on Twitch. You're kind of funny. It's like,
And the thing is,
Yeah.
Twitch streaming, the Twitch community
Mhm.
is really close. They are really supportive of each other. I streamed on Periscope when I first started streaming a long time ago. Almost 3 years ago.
I mean, I'm looking at like some of these comments, like, okay, I'm looking back at the, the comments on here. Let's get Royale the positive rap they deserve. Retweeted out. Royale, we are not. Oh, Royale strong. We are not bots. Yes. If there is anything or anyone that happens to contradict any of this, report it. Our DMs are always open, and we take misconduct very seriously. However, we can't act without knowing who or what the problems are. So help us out. I mean, you got all these people, and somebody's, they're trying to hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you cannot make this shit up.
Oh, here we go. What with respect, I don't care if you like them. I mean, good for you, right? If you are happy and satisfied with that, with what that's great. I do care, however, about being spammed invites to join them. It's not cool on their part to do that. It's a matter of personal preference.
Exactly.
It was an issue with and then Ms. Blizzard there, or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm reading
It
the
was
thing
an
you're
issue.
talking.
Yeah, it was an issue with a bot and the Twitch, and Twitch is part of to blame for sending out the invites. Do you really think that we have a team of people sitting at their desk sending hundreds of invites out at a singular moment? No, we have lives too, and an invite isn't harmful.
But it gets annoying.
If it's a repetitive invite over and over and over again, I mean, even okay, you can only partially blame Twitch, because if it's something.
I don't think it's something Twitch has any control over.
Right.
If I'm completely honest, it's something that you don't.
Well, and then the next comment down, whatever the problem is, shouldn't have happened. From one streamer to another, it is disrespectful, even if it is an accident. That being said, accidents happen, and we should try to strive to avoid them. Attacking a community based on the actions of a few isn't right for anyone. Now, I mean, like I said, and we mentioned this earlier, that everybody in, like I said, not everybody is, not everybody who's over there is, it's not like, it's like, everybody, works. There's a hierarchy, and everybody up at the top, higher leveled up, they could be doing some completely corrupt bullshit, but the people down below, they're just trying to, get their brand out, trying to do their thing, and they may not see what's going on. Well, and I mean, at least the one, she's like, thanks, dude. I appreciate your response and considered explanation. It's really nothing to get aggressive or dramatic about or over dramatic about.
He responded with, on either side for sure, nothing about this helps either community.
Right. Oh, and then somebody says, I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
okay,
I was just going to mention.
I like pineapple on pizza too.
I do
You
too.
as well.
Royale,
We are-
and then the next one. At the end of the day, Royal Streamers is not actually helping people
grow. Yeah. Oh, see, I just saw that one, right?
If I may read the reply,
Mhm.
do you want to ask any of our newly partnered streamers? It's helped many people, myself included. I have more viewers and supporters since I started actually networking in Royale.
Yeah.
and then that whole thread
Mhm.
is a must read.
Oh yeah, you're networking with actual people. That's the key. Royal has nothing to do with it. I've seen numerous streamers from that community not get partner because the views are inconsistent. No one ever even talks. Even with the views needed for partner, can't expect it with 20 subs.
I'm networking.
And how the partner thing works
Uh-huh.
is once you reach the levels, then you can apply. They don't have to take you. They don't have to accept you as partner.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, then she replies, I'm networking within Royale and within member streams. That's the thing. So yes, Royale has everything to do with it. And then why couldn't you go network with those same people by discovering them through the directory? See, I mean,
Go ahead and
why
then
should
our-
I don't want to spend too much time going to the bottom of the list to find someone when there's many, and I mean many Discords that I could easily go into that will make that a simpler process for me. So in other words, the bitch is lazy.
Yeah, they're lazy, and they don't want to do work, and they just want to support the people in their little community,
And
and they don't want to actually watch streams, which is
Right.
something that you should be doing on Twitch.
well, I like
You
this one.
should be doing.
Right.
Yeah.
I like this
Should be doing
reply. Good luck on your support of a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, and I've actually been liking tweets on this as this has been going on.
Right. One says, and I'm not in out of this debate and more observing, but I will admit, as a community owner, it's kind of tilting to hear numerous people in my community discuss and talk about how they can't get rid of quotes at Royal Streamers Bot in their channel, even though they've tried to. Now, see?
Yeah,
And
that
That's
is
part one.
That's part one.
That's scummy. I'm
Okay, so
let's
people
finish-
get told.
yeah.
Well, here I'll read these out real quick.
Yeah.
This is part 2. People get told that the bot will leave, and you will be unlinked from the Discord bot too once you leave the Discord. But that isn't true. I've known people who have left said Discord over a month ago, and they're still in the system, which is a bit flawed in my opinion. So I've decided to finally contact higher ups as of recent for them to again got directed to the engineer developer. Currently waiting for a response from them. But I will admit it's a bit tilting how your system can be broken for over a month and not fixed, or if it couldn't be fixed, so, and then at the very least go about removing people manually, though whatever way is being used to save the user, either that be text or database. I'm still surprised that this issue has lasted so long, considering it's a key part of your community and most of what is founded on and then like how can you have a system in place for people to join but never able to leave? One of the biggest issues with this is the fact that someone can leave your Discord, and if they read someone who is or isn't in the community anymore, that person who left will still get, they basically, still get, they still
And
get the shit. So,
and that whole never be able to leave thing kind of sounds a little bit like Scientology to me.
well, and I like, and
Yo,
she
I know that.
replies, and I like how she replies. It says, "I get what you're saying. However, I'm not a mod or admin. That's the problem. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
People, I swear to God, people have fucking ligma. People have ligma.
I mean, right now I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than they're having their frontal lobotomy. I mean, I'm telling you, you know.
You really cannot make this shit up.
Mm-mm.
And and I don't do the lurk for lurk anymore because I made an affiliate and I made it quickly with the help of Godvec and the group over there.
Right.
And I will and when Kirk, when you told me you were going to start streaming, where did I tell you to go?
Godvec.
Damn right.
Uh-huh.
Hi, where did I tell you to go when you started streaming on Twitch?
Godvec.
Godvec actually helps people. Ren's Rebels helps people.
Mm-hmm.
Old Man Crew helps people. Those are, yes, I know those are the communities I'm involved in, but they actually help people.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you have your personal bias.
Yeah, and I have no doubt that Royal streamers in some way have helped people. But they do a lot of scummy shit, and you blindly defend them. That makes you look bad. If you can't sit out and say, you know what, I don't agree with you, I don't agree with the bots or the slimy shit you guys do, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. And if you can't do that, that's on you.
There is a tweet that has been deleted since.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
To it. Yeah, I'm going to read her response. I do not know what the tweet originally said. If you can figure out where a screen cap is, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's where you're false. 1, I don't care for fame. 2, every single person in Royale who has gotten partner got it well deserved due to chat activity and support. Bad mouthing one of the biggest and Twitch supported communities does nothing.
Oh, yeah. What about that 100-person raid where literally nobody talked? Literally nobody talked. And by the way, guys, we will be taking your phone. So go ahead, head into our Discord. Go into put your topic here, and we will start taking calls soon.
Yeah, I mean, these 100-person raids and nobody was talking.
How is that even possible?
Well, I mean, that just goes to show that whoever who did the raid probably didn't have those same people talking in their stream.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's just like, if I really wanted to be, I could go into, some person's, into someone's stream. I just leave my computer. I'm going to go out for a fucking burger, at my fucking local burger joint, and then come back 2 hours later and still be in the stream, leave my computer running.
Yeah, and honestly, I understand that, things happen, right? Mm-hmm. I understand that people have lives, and sometimes you can't sit in there and chat.
Right.
But at least you can say hello to the streamer, and as somebody who does have a decent kind of following, not a huge by any stretch of the imagination, that helps. Then we can say hi to you. We can have what's called a conversation, and maybe we can build that up to where you'll come back and hang out and say hi and be a part of our communities.
And you can't just I see a lot of times, you can't really, people come in there and sometimes, they're a little intimidated to say anything. They say hi, and if they do say hi, hey, great. But after that, if they're just basically sitting there watching and not chatting, okay, and I'm coming from, I've been doing, I've done podcasts, and I've done me and my brother, we did our own internet radio station, and, and I know, a lot of that stuff, and that, like, the internet radio stations, we ran 2 different ones. The first one got shut down, and then the second one we came back and we got the right licensing, found out. But, we were averaging like 300-400 people, at a time, listening to our DJs coming in, and say, hey, if there's, we had an auto request system. People could like go to a web page and request a song, or we'd be up on Skype or something, and people would actually or we'd start. I mean, back in the day, you used to be able to do Skype cast. When they had it, was basically a bunch of people getting around, people come in, and you get a bunch of people in a group and talk, and chat, and get a group going, and we get people come in and hey, what's going on, blah blah blah, hey, can I hear such and such a song, and then you tell them back, hey, I'll get it up here as soon as I can, and you play the songs people want to hear. I mean,
exactly.
I mean, it's kind of hard, like I see people like right now.
And
just looking at the recommended again, Ninja is now playing League of Legends instead of Fortnite, and he went from 22,000 down to 16,000. Okay,
which is a big dip for him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just, I mean, and how accurate that number is,
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, how the hell are 16,000 people sitting there? I mean, it's basically. I mean, I could run a computer with 1,800 different profiles on it, have them all tuned into one person, and inflate numbers if I really wanted to.
Yeah, and
That's just not right.
Hell, Kirk, back in the early 2000s, I ran a little radio station back where I grew up through a center which introduced kids to the internet, making web pages and all that stuff. I was the one who ran the radio station. I helped wire that place with Ethernet cords. I set up the computers. We had Sony fucking Vios.
Oh,
like the original Sony Vios.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
the radio station ran. This is before you needed the license. Before they were really cracking down on the licenses and everything.
Yeah, well, it's not mostly licensing. It's mostly music groups like SMG, CSAC. Groups that actually.
This was when Live 365 was kind of first starting out. I had a 200 disc CD changer that somebody brought into the place, and we played CDs 24 hours a day. When I was there, I did live voiceovers, and I learned how to be in radio through that. And through all of that, I actually got to work at a real radio station in my hometown, working the morning show, live producing a radio show, doing board op stuff for remote broadcasts. So I learned how to get a job in real radio.
I mean,
without having to go through college.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we did it, in the early 2000s, back when internet radio and getting a stream, it was kind of a little more complicated thing. I mean, back when Spatial Audio Manager Sam, I mean, I still actually technically still have a legal copy of Sam 3 with the license key, from back in like 2002, 2003. But I mean, if but I mean, and that was fun. I mean, we used to have fun with it because, like, I'm not afraid to. I live in Wisconsin. Okay, I live in the Metro Milwaukee area. And at the time, I was living up north in Oshkosh. My brother was living down here in Metro Milwaukee area, and what he would do is, like, the one day, him and his friend, they were bored, and they decided to take a laptop and a microphone and a headset, and they literally drove out to Madison, okay? And they set up a laptop on top of a dumpster and connected to UW-Madison's Wi-Fi and did a stream on top of a dumpster.
God love the internet.
I know.
Love the internet.
And I mean, but we would get people to be like, my brother would get people up, he'd be like, hey, yeah, we're doing a internet radio thing, we got a whole bunch, whole ton of listeners. You want to say anything? He's like, hi mom, I'm on the radio, and just people doing stupid shit, and it was funny,
And you know what? Without the internet, Kirk, you and I would not have met.
Right.
The internet's
a powerful place.
Without the internet, I wouldn't have met Nick. I wouldn't have met Shenanigans. I wouldn't have met bunch of other people I've met.
All right. Well, yeah,
Exactly.
through the internet. I mean, there's people, and I know you can't broadcast it on Twitch in Second Life,
Yeah.
but there's so many people I've met over, in Second Life that I consider, even though we've all never met in person, I consider them, friends and people I trust.
Yeah, and
because
there's some people in Second Life I consider family.
right. I mean,
Exactly.
like you and me, Nick. You're my brother.
Damn
Yes.
right.
And people like in Lil, and and Lillian, and all these people, and most of them, and the funny thing is, there's very few people that I actually literally trust with my phone number. There are actually people in Second Life who have my phone number that I trust.
Yeah.
Same with me.
If I can dial it back to our original conversation real
Yeah,
quick,
okay.
the internet is a powerful. What has got you guys so close? What's gotten us so close? Connection. Actually
Yes.
being with each other. That's not something that you can always get with 100 lurkers.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, things like this, yeah, things like this. We can connect, we talk, we interact with each other, we bounce off. I say one thing, you come back with some snide remark, and we laugh and and giggle our fucking heads off.
And we hope this is moderately entertaining. And by the way, folks, if you guys want to come in and chime in on this whole debate, we can even go into the lurk for lurk and all that stuff if we wanted. But you guys can call in. You just go to the Discord, go into show caller screening, put your topic in there, go join the moderation lobby. One of us will be up to talk to you to make sure your mic sounds okay. We'll bring you down. We'll put you on the air. Okay?
I mean, hell,
So-
I was down.
We want callers. We want callers.
Oh yeah, I mean, we need an actual phone number.
Well, I don't know how we'd get that on the air, actually, but
Actually, there is a way to do it.
and we can figure it out maybe off stream or something. But
I've actually,
Yeah.
I've already figured out a way to do it.
oh, cool.
It's just it requires
Google Voice.
No. Well, I mean, I haven't worked with Google Voice yet to see what I can do.
Yeah.
No, but I actually, when I was running radio or
Oh
doing,
yeah, I know. I think I know what show you're talking about. That
well,
happened.
not even, well, no, but I mean, there's websites that actually will give you a phone number. I know Blog Talk Radio is one. You can
Yeah.
get a phone number, but no, I mean, I literally, and I hate to say it,
And you know what
it's
I was
one of the-
referencing too.
yeah, well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Side jokes for the win.
Yeah, and that's one that not even High or Flame Wolf or Hidden even know,
Mm-mm,
really. But
no.
I've known this fucker for a long time, Kirk, haven't I?
Oh yeah, 8-9 years, something like that.
Something like that. And
Yeah.
the Giants just beat the Reds 12-11 in 11 innings.
Nice. No,
Yes.
I
had
But
another
if
tweet
we're on,
also.
if we're on sports talk, the Red Sox beat the White Sox 6-1.
Oh.
Nice.
And my favorite thing, when the Red Sox and the White Sox go together, I can be like, who I guarantee you will win? The Sox.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
You can thank my
Got
dad
that.
for that
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah. But
Alyssa-
DWRT. Yeah, I know.
yeah.
But
well-
no. There's a way in, and I hate to say it, it's the dumbest fucking thing. It's actually using a magic jack.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Alyssa, what are your thoughts on what we've been talking about tonight? Because I know you just recently got back into the call, so I know you've been listening and stuff. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, there's a ton really going on. I don't have an opinion on see where they're coming from, being like, we're trying to help people get where they want, and by doing that, we're lurking. We're not helping them out fully because they can't get any better
Okay,
because they don't have that conversation to work off of if there's nothing going on with their game or whatever.
yeah, and literally, hold on. We just got a statement in from Royal Streamers on Twitter. For transparency, I will paste it in the Twitch chat. It is in the staff chat right now. So,
Would you like me to read it?
you and Kirk, or however we want to do it. Kirk, you want to? Kirk has read, and you guys can trade off, or however you guys want to do it. I'm fine.
I'll read the official tweet part.
Oh,
Okay.
Mine says it doesn't.
At least right now.
It doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Really? That link?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they've deleted it already.
Wow.
We gotta go.
What?
I'm gonna.
Wow.
Should I tweet at them to come on the podcast?
Do it.
Ahead.
Do it.
Actually, I think I might have got it.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to the power of the Wayback Machine.
Ha 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 ha.
Right, they don't have it archived. Yeah, Hidden's confused on what I mean. There's a thing on the internet called the Wayback Machine. I thought that maybe it would have already archived that little tweet.
Damn.
Okay, so what I've just done is, and it may be a little hard to read, I took a Gyazo of it.
I know.
Alright.
So there.
Oh, shit! So, I was about to read the original tweet by picture.
Oh.
Go for it. Do what you gotta do.
Actually, I got it up. I can read it.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's-
From Royale Streamers.
Out of full disclosure, let's get this done.
Right. Says in the past couple of days, there have been some statements made about Royale streamers that we feel should be addressed. Twitch disapproves of Royale and you won't get partnered. Let us begin by first addressing the concern about our relationship with Twitch. We were fortunate to be discovered early on by the Twitch developers and established a relationship with them. The way our system works is well understood by them and has even been spoken highly of as an impressive usage of data that is available from their platform. In our last weekly AMA, we were honored to have one of their staff on as a guest. While we do not see Royale's purpose as a place for streamers to achieve partnership, this statement is easily disputed by the dozens of very high-quality streamers that have achieved partnership due to their time here.
And quick interruption to let you guys know, I put it up on stream, so...
Okay.
Good.
But yeah, Royale is a scam, quote unquote. To put things
I can take this.
Oh, you want to read that one? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Royale is a scam. that was the right voice to put that in. To put things in perspective, our community is free. That can be purchased in any way. Everything that we are built on is based on time spent supporting others. Communities on Twitch, which are, for lack of a better terms, places where you can buy status exposure through Patreon. Others where it's encouraged to go subscribe or donate to the owner's channel in order to gain perks within the community. The antithesis to this community model, and it's acted as one of the most primary principles upon which Royale was founded, which are stated very clearly upon entering the Discord since its creation. And I'll go ahead and get you
I'll get to
Yeah.
We have built a system that is free from the typical favoritism that you'd find in streamer communities. The rules of the game are known to all, and all are distributed according to an algorithm, not the whims of a founder.
Can I, before we go into the next thing, if I may, they are that term before, but
Yeah.
subscribe to earn a status. It it makes sense. Like, you get a few extra perks for actually paying money.
I will say this: Twitch Kittens, I believe, does have a Patreon. And by the way, I want to say I've reached out to Royale streamers. Obviously, I did it on stream. I did reach out to Twitch Kittens and asked one of the people to come on, but
Don't know if we'll hear back from them.
no, I actually did. He said he declined to come on. I'm being upfront. I am being upfront with everybody. But I will say this: pay to play. I don't think you don't have to be subscribed to their Patreon to be in Twitch Kittens. I believe you don't have to. I've never heard of a community that is pay to play, on Twitch. Every community that I know of on Twitch, and I could be wrong here, but I don't believe I am, is free to join or leave.
It is. Like, if I can bring up a different...
Oh, by the way, they made an imager of that now.
Okay.
So I'll paste the imager in or staff chat just as a... yeah.
Okay, so big bold letters here. Once you leave, you no longer receive support. Okay. It says a number of people over the past couple of days have been claiming that once you leave Royale, you will no longer receive support from the community. This is heavily dependent on the amount of networking that the departing member has engaged in and the relationships that they made. As long as that person continues to support others within Royale or outside, they will receive support back. Various members have joined and left due to life events, and we welcome them back each time. Okay.
I'm sorry to... I was kind of wanting to mention something, like, if we can go back to the whole play, so to speak.
Okay, There we go. My voice dropped out. That was weird.
Fine, you're fine. But yeah, what I was gonna... In a different community, a lot of the events that they have going on, free of charge. The only thing you get